You're watching the Bayou Outdoor Show, presented by Bayou Outdoor Supercenter, your RV and marine dealer. Tubbs Hardware and Rental, Pete Mankin's Nissan, and Little Giant Discount Tires.
Old buddy Ben Rogers Lee, he had a turkey hunting tape years ago in the early 1980s. He said, now folks, one of the most important things about hunting a wild turkey is to hunt where there is some wild turkeys. And one of the most important things about hunting elk is to hunt where there is some elk.
Wow. Well, as you can see, we're going to be with a really good friend of mine, Mr. Hank Williams Jr. He'll be elk hunting up on our ranch in Colorado, and we talk him into singing a few songs. Then we're going to be in Jacksonville, Texas at the Mud Bog. This is a wild and crazy time. But first, why don't we run down here near Jacksonville on the Sabine River and catch some big catfish. Okay, folks, on this next segment, we're going to be right here on the Sabine River. We're having a fishing tournament with throw lines. We'll be catching big Appalachian catfish and blues, hopefully, right here in the Sabine River. And of course, they're getting ready down here. We're going to go out. They've got the lines out, so stay tuned. We're fixing to have a fishing time. We're on the Sabine. We're on the Sabine River just south of Marshall, Texas. And this is the first annual King of the Sabine Catfish Tournament. Each contestant is set out not more than 100 hooks with about 5 hooks on each line.
Well, when you're going down the river, if you're going after an Appaloosa catfish, you definitely want to fish a brush pile. Those ops like to get underneath the logs, they like to get back in holes, kind of sit down and wait on you. The blue cat, it's going to travel a little more. You can catch them in good deep bends, not so much under a brush pile, although you can. This is called a throw line. You go down the river, find you a good spot to tie, run your line around, live bait on them. This is called a slick jim. It's a real tough kind of perch. Stay alive in the river, stay alive in the current, 2 or 3 days.
And it's important to hook them, right?
Very important to hook them in the right spot. You don't want to get down in the meat and the stomach. You'll kill him right below the dorsal in the back, just like that. A long time ago, cut your soap up in little squares.
Real soap?
Real soap. This came all the way from Mexico. It's called Zote.
Now we want to welcome a brand new sponsor to the show, Little Giant Discount Tires. Hey, they're the people to go see right there in Mount Pleasant.
Milton, I've been doing this since I was a little kid. From playing on the tires and crawling through the warehouse to working full-time outside, mountain balancing, fixing tires. 3rd generation, same location. 48 years. What makes us so popular is that our fast, friendly service and our know-how on whatever problem it may be, from a flat fix to a set of tires.
We carry all your major brand oil filters up to your oil. We carry Motorcraft, Valvoline, Mobil. We even go to the smaller stuff with the non-detergent Masters, which is a little bit cheaper oil. We carry also all your major brand batteries, as in for your four-wheelers, motorcycles, to tractors, to boats, to cars, also into your golf carts. You've got it all, right? Yes, sir, right here at Little Giant Discount Tire.
We work on tires from this size to tractor tires. It's this tall. Truck tires, medium truck tires, we do it all. We've got used tires just for about anything that you need. in stock, from used tractor tires to used truck tires, trailer tires, you name it. This is kind of like my pride and joy right here. The nitrogen is an enhancement to your tire purchase. All the air sensors that we have on these new cars today and the drastic temperature changes of our area, nitrogen solves those problems. It supplies longer mileage, smoother ride, and fuel economy.
We also got our Seafoam, which is a fuel treatment, which is the best fuel treatment out there to get you better gas mileage and helps with your injectors cleaning. We also carry the DEF, which goes in all your new diesels. It's diesel exhaust fluid. Most of your new 2013 and up trucks carry this now. We also carry your gear oil, Logger's Pride, and grease right here at Little Giant Discount Tire.
We offer, just like the sign says, we offer struts, shocks, front end alignments, brake work. We have a brake lathe. We can true your rotors. We've got state-of-the-art front end alignment machine. It's got all the bells and whistles on it. What makes this aligner different than others?
It's because it's been calibrated, and it's right calibrated for this machine, for these vehicles, to where it won't wear the tires.
It takes approximately about 15 minutes to set the machine up and see if everything's correct. Matter of fact, for $15, we'll do a check on the alignment, whether it's in or out. If you have any questions about your second opinions or whatever, bring it to us. We'd be glad to help you. So the next time you need tires or service, think Little Giant Discount Tire. We're more than just tires.
The blue cats like the smell. That draws them in, definitely. Once you get it baited up, you ease back off the river.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Watch your depth finder as soon as you cross the deep hole. You drop it in the water and let it fish. That's right. Give me the hook.
Let it go.
Oh! Got a little weight on it. Oh yeah.
Fish on?
There we go. Oh yeah.
Whoa!
Woo! Man, that's
Whoa.
in there. Look at that, Jenna. Golly.
Hold that sucker up. Now what is that?
This is what you call a high fin blue. I'd say it goes at least 40 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
That's a big one right here on the Sabine River.
Wow.
It's bigger than you are.
That's a big one there. Woo.
Wow.
Honey hole paid off.
Man.
Just didn't even need the net.
This is my sister, Jenna,
Hello.
and this is her friend Mallory.
Hello.
And y'all like to fish.
Yeah. Yes. We come to fish.
Turn your hand down. Grab his bottom
Okay,
lip.
I feel its teeth.
Yeah. Grab that bottom lip right there.
Like that.
Yep, just like that. Squeeze, you got it. Come on now.
What if it bites me?
He's not gonna bite. You can do it. You got it? Pull him up. Hold him up now. If he goes to biting, you just don't turn him loose. This is
Oh.
Don't ever say I'm not a country girl. Country girl can survive on the river.
All right, look at that.
Yeah.
This is a very good op hole right here. Caught lots of ops. Big ops.
Now this is actually the one we set out earlier.
Yes. Yeah. Feels like, oh. Come here, just grab it. Grab it first. Grab it, grab it.
And what is that?
Oh, I feel like you're about to fall in.
Woo! Oh, man. Woo! Look at that there. Golly.
Little double
Now what are those? What are
Man,
those?
this is a yellow cat. Opelousas flathead. This is a rare op.
What is this thing?
Look how white he is.
And that other one?
This is a smaller one. This is a younger op here. That's 2 on 1 line. Honey hole. Oh, man. Woo.
That was a struggle, I have to say.
Now are those fish good eating?
This is the best catfish to eat. By far, definitely. Real soft. You can lay him over and get so much of this belly meat off.
Now do they have teeth?
Oh yeah, definitely. These little, right through here will scar you up, cut you. Gotta be real careful.
Well, girls, what do you think about fishing?
I think it's real. I thought I almost lost my life there.
It's better than last night in the rain.
Yes,
Oh
very
yeah.
much.
You know, there's never been a better time to buy an RV than right now. Get a hold of my good folks at, hey, Bayou Outdoor Supercenter. Let's go, hey, talk to Steve, see what they've got over there right now.
The company that manufactures these motorhomes that we're about to see is Tiffin Motorhomes. Tiffin Motorhomes is a family-held business, always was, always will be. Started 42 years ago in Red Bay, Alabama, by a gentleman named Bob Tiffin, who is still very active in the company today. He has 3 sons who have introduced themselves into the industry as well, and they're very active too in the company. We make Class A motorhomes, that's it. We make diesel pushers and gas rigs. The diesels that we make are at different price points. So no matter where you are in that food chain, so to speak, you should be able to find a coach that suits your budget and your needs. Now, we're standing in front of a Phaeton, which is about our middle of the road coach, cost-wise and feature-wise. Happens to be the #1 selling diesel pusher in the country and has been for the last 7 or 8 years. We enjoy the best reputation in the industry for service after the sale, bar none. We're one of those rare companies that the more you dig, the better you like us. The ultimate judge of how well we do our job as manufacturers, whether you're talking about bang for the buck or floor plan or paint jobs or whatever criteria you want to use, is you, the consumer. You guys buy these things. Now, as a result of that judgment, Tiffin is the #1 selling diesel pusher in the United States. As you can tell by this chart, our closest competitor we outsell by more than 50%. We have 3 of the top 5 selling diesel pushers in the country. So if you're going to be looking for a Class A diesel motorhome, you owe it to yourself to check out Tiffin.
Now for one of the best times here in the Arklatex, we're here with Scott with the High Lifter Mud National. What's the proper name of this?
It's the High Lifter ATV Mud Nationals.
And you guys are one of the major sponsors.
We are the sponsor. We started this show about 11 years ago. It was born out of a bunch of guys that were talking on the internet when the internet was getting big, wanted to meet and ride and have a good time together. So we showed up at a place called Fun Wheeler Park, and somehow another 1,900 people showed up, and man, we had a good old time.
All right, High Lifter. Let's go with High Lifter first. High Lifter. Now you guys are an aftermarket high lift. That's what it means. Tell us what you do, and we're actually looking at one of the vehicles you've lifted, that big old thing. Tell me about this. Tell me what you guys do.
We specialize in building lift kits, tires, wheels, all kind of accessories for four-wheelers and side-by-sides. Through the years, we've done wheels, exhaust pipes, pistons, cams, you name it. Right now, our primary thing is we build anything you need to go mud riding. This event started with us just getting together and riding, and we immediately started having competitions because, you know, anytime you get a bunch of guys together, they want to see who can go the fastest or through the deepest hole. So the event has a lot of competitions. We've got a mud bog, we've got a mud cross, we've got an endurance challenge, we've got an obstacle course. You can come out here on a bone stock machine, or you can come out here on a machine with $30,000 worth of accessories, and you can ride all day, you can ride all night. People ride 24 hours a day here. So you can come watch the events, participate in the events, or you can ride. We've got about 4,000 acres here, plenty of room to ride. There's several areas where people like to congregate and have a good time, and there's just also just hundreds of trails through the woods.
You know, there's no telling what you'll see right here at the Mud Nationals. They got little mud pits like this set up all over that you can run through and test the endurance and hey, how good your machine really is.
In all the races, some are racing against the clock. Most of the mud bog races are racing against each other. So it'll be 4 or 5 wide, and the first one done wins. And then, you know, you'll keep moving on down the line until you have a first, second, and third place winner. Go! Yeah, we've got guys coming out here in horse trailers. We got guys coming out here in show enough motorhomes. We've got tents, you name it. We got guys sleeping in their pickup trucks. The only thing that's important is that you show up and have a good time.
What possesses you to come out here and do this? Did he do that?
It's fun. He did it. That's what I was about. Crazy out. Woo!
Down in flames. Come on, Mud National, somebody scream!
Okay, now let's go over with another good friend of mine, Mr. Don Tubbs, at his city location at Tubbs Hardware and Rentals there in Bossier City. He's going to explain to us what the king cake is. And hey, everybody knows it's Mardi Gras time. So let's go see what Don has to say about it.
Okay, folks, we want to talk about our king cakes right now. Tubbs is very, very proud of the king cake that we produce. People always ask me, do you have ovens in the back? No, I don't have an oven in the back. But I have a very large bakery in the Architects area that produces my king cake. God was very good to me and gave me a vision about 10 years ago. We used to distribute king cakes out of New Orleans and bring them to Northwest Louisiana and sell them. We don't do that anymore. We produce our own king cake. I buy all my boxes. I buy all my ingredients. I buy the sugar, and believe me, it's hard to find purple, green, and gold sugar. But we get that in the month of September. I have to make a determination how many king cakes I'm going to sell for the following year. This year, we're going to be right at 12,000 sold out of a hardware store. We tease all the time that if you really want a good king cake, if you really want a good king cake, you got to come to a hardware store to get it, and Tubbs is the place. Okay. This is our traditional king cake. This is the one that we sell a tremendous amount of because it has the traditional shape. The king cake has an oval shape about it with 3 different colors. And we start serving them 12 days after Christmas, King's Day. And we're able to share with the children what King's Day is about. The wise men coming to visit the Christ child. And you know, the story is that there was 3 wise men, and the 3 different colors represent the 3 wise men. And on the side of the box, we have the wise men's name on there, and that tells the story of the wise men. Then the oval shape represents the route that the wise men took to divert Herod from finding the Christ child. They found out quick that they didn't want to cooperate with Herod, and they wanted to take a very lengthy route. And as the story goes, it could have took them many years to get home because they worked very hard to make sure Herod not to find the Christ child. Now, the baby in the cake, Tubbs gets a little bit bigger cake, bigger baby, and the baby represents the Christ child. And we make sure that we have it done in gold. We put a lot of effort into finding this baby. Now, some places put the baby in the cake. Now here at Tubbs, we've kind of learned that a lot of times the host or hostess of the party wants to know where that baby is. So you simply take a spatula, pick up the cake, put the baby up underneath, and the baby just presses into the soft, moist dough that we have. So you can go other places and get Tubbs Extreme King Cakes, but I make sure you can't go to many places because I want you to come to our location. This is the draw that gets you in the store to see all of our Mardi Gras supplies.
Lord knows you don't understand. It does the best that you can. This good-hearted woman, loving the time and land.
That's a classic.
He likes the bright life, night life, and good time and crack. And when the party's all over, she'll welcome him home again. Lord knows you don't understand him. He does the best that she can. She's a good-hearted woman in love with good times.
Now, it started snowing the day before Hank showed up on the hunt. And the great thing about the snow here on this ranch in northwest Colorado is that we have tons of elk, but it's hard to see them. When the snow's on the ground, you can see elk moving everywhere. Now, guiding Hank on the hunts would be Steve Durbin. He's been guiding hunts on this ranch for almost 15 years, so there's no one better to get Hank a bull on this ranch than Steve. Steve and Hank started out by driving around the ranch and then getting out and walking up and looking over some ridge lines for elk. This was one of those mornings where there were elk everywhere. They continue to go around different parts of the ranch just looking at herd after herd of elk.
Hey, if you don't like the way I'm living, why don't you leave this long hair alone? Woo! Man, yeah. Old girl wanna marry, rich girl wanna flirt, rich boy go to college and the poor boy go to work. Drunkard want another drink of wine, politician want a vote. I don't want much of nothing.
Now, this is not a migration elk hunt. There are just tons of elk on this ranch, and it's easier to see them when there's snow on the ground.
This is a good setup here.
Yep.
If one will just. I hadn't seen that many. I've only seen like 4.
Still cows right there. See them right there in the brush? There's still one right there. Yeah, she's standing there looking at us.
That one.
There's a bull right there. Why don't we get down see if I can get it up where you can hit it.
How about that, cousin?
Now jack another round. That's perfect. Yeah, that's wonderful.
How about that, folks?
That was a heck of a shot.
Dr. Williams is in the office.
Yeah, buddy.
Good job, man.
Good job. Congratulations.
How about that?
Good job.
Country boy can survive.
Well, Hank, tell us what happened. What was
Well, we come over that hill, and I had my old dinosaur 300 H&H, and he said, "Man, I just seen some horns right there," and I looked around, and it was about 20 all around.
Oh.
We just got on our butts there, waited and waited and waited, he finally, as soon as he cleared that right there, Dr. Williams went to work.
Did he drop?
Did he drop?
Did he drop?
Yeah, he dropped.
Well,
I make my bullets. I stuff them myself. Yeah, that was a big old whack when that 180 Nosler hit him. Puff, thunk, and I was tickled.
Well, we're up here at the elk ranch, and big old snowstorm come in, and Hank, let's not exaggerate. How many elk we've seen the last day and a half?
Oh, it'll 500.
500.
You know, I've got a pretty fine place in Montana, and unfortunately the wolf thing has decimated us.
Yeah.
And it's such a pleasure to come and see the elk doing as well as they're doing here and see big herds without a damn wolf behind them.
Man.
It's really nice to
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Well, this is incredible. I appreciate you coming out. This is an awesome bull. For more information about coming out here and hunting in Colorado at the elk ranch, give us a call because it's one heck of a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah. This is a good place to find one. Wapities live here.
All right, well, we got Hank a bull. So now we're headed after mule deer, cow elk. We got another bull to get. We got a lot of hunting to do. But Hank Williams Jr. is done.
Country boy can survive.
You know, we all shop around when it comes to looking for a used car, and we check for the best prices, the best deals around. Well, hey, folks, I've done the shopping for you. It's right here in Texarkana at Pete Mankins Used Cars. They've got the best prices, the best deals on the market. So, hey, you don't have to shop around. You don't have to go to Dallas, Fort Worth, to Little Rock, to Shreveport. It's right here in Texarkana, Pete Mankins Used Cars.
For all my Spanish friends and Pete Mankins Nissan, tenemos un carro deportivo Corvette 2012 con 4,000 millas. Le pueden venir a ver, me pueden venir a ver, les podemos ofrecer buenos especiales y todo. Tiene rines negros deportivos, se quita la tapa de arriba, corre muy rápido y tenemos más carros que les podemos ofrecer. Vamos a ir a los carros económicos ahorita.
Hey, I'm Chuck Griffin. My name is Charles Griffin, but everybody knows about Chuck. Come on out here and see us at Pete Mankins, man. We got the CR7 Cadillac here. Very nice vehicle, you can see out here. V6, so you're not only gonna get the gas mileage, but you're gonna get the power at the same time. Leather interior in here. Very nice truck, wood grain steering wheel. This truck is very nice, y'all. Y'all need to come on out and see me at Pete Mankins. 2 sunroofs in here. This is a nice truck. Come on out and see us. Also, lift in the back of this truck. This truck is really nice. Look at the room that you have here in this truck. This truck is extraordinarily nice. Come on and see us. Dual pipes, backup camera, navigation, the whole 9. And if you don't have it, you'll find it. I guarantee if we don't have it, we'll find it, Mr. Mill. I guarantee we'll make it happen. Not only do we have that, we have a wide selection of Altimas. Nissan Altimas, great mileage, gas mileage, the price is right. Please come out here and see me, y'all. Remember, that's Chuck Griffin. A lot of people know me by Charles. Brother Milton knows me by Chuck.